What are additional ways to organize space? Well, I love room dividers. You can make a room divider so easily. You don't have to spend a fortune on those room dividers that they buy from office supply stores that are a grillion bucks. Go to the hardware store or the lumber yard and get some pieces of plywood, by like 4x4, some piano hinges. Go home, slap some plain paint on the plywood, both sides. Install the piano hinges on the edge of those two pieces of plywood, and you have a freestanding room divider. Ta-da! Just high enough to show the division of the space, but low enough for you to see over. And if you need them gone, whop, you flop them together and put them against the wall and ta-da! All right, I love that. Also, don't forget how useful freestanding shelving and bookshelves can be. Besides, you can put the materials in there. Remember, all preschool teachers know that you want carpet in some areas. The trouble with that thinking is they buy those busy carpets that are usually intended for typical preschool classrooms. You don't want those. You want plain carpet remnants. Okay? Plain. That way, you don't add unnecessary and visually distracting visuals to the room. Okay? I love colored tape. Now, I could use colored tape in my classroom because I became best buds with the building's janitor. He loved me, and I guaranteed that I would take up the tape at the end of the school year and carefully scrape the leftover glue off. And he was a happy camper, so was everybody else, and nobody had any complaints. You know how hard it is to do anything to the floors in a school building. I like curtains. I have put hooks in the ceilings and a floppy old, cheap curtain rod and hung a curtain down to separate one area from the next. Yes, you need permission to put your hook in the ceiling. God forbid. However, it does work, it's cheap, and you can open the curtain. Now, I don't want cute little rabbits running across the curtain. I love cute little rabbits running across fabric, but not in this classroom. You need a plain, solid color. I love canvas. You really can get the greatest canvas, and it's plain. Okay? Also, if you're going to cover your freestanding room divider that you just made, don't use the little running rabbits. Okay? Plain. I know it sounds plain, but your students will respond better to a visually less stimulating environment than they will to little rabbits running across. You may not see them after a while, but the kids really do. File cabinets are a great way to divide your areas in your room. Yes, move your furniture. It doesn't all have to be against the wall except for the student desks.